Saldaña is a 15-6 featherweight born in Des Moines, Iowa, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona with Fight Ready MMA. 14 finishes in 15 wins and currently on a 5-bout win streak. The 30-year-old is 1-0 in the octagon, winning earlier in 2021 after a convincing Contender Series stoppage over a current Ultimate Fighter prospect. He's back in the cage just 4 months later at UFC Vegas 34. The streak started in March 2018 against 23-25 Will Shutt. 3-2 in his last 5, in there a loss to UFC 145er Derek Minner, and a big win against a guy named Stony Stewart. Sounds like a very cool guy. Early first utilizes the cage for the Superman punch, evading counters coming back. Seconds later circling, then spin kick smacks him across the cage. 3 minutes gone in the first now, Luis switches the stance and feints the right hook, setting up his left head kick. Opponent thinks he's in outer space, walking the wrong direction, and ref has to step in. Luis Saldaña with a brutal KO finish for his 11th victory. Reminded me of Rosenstrike's KO on Overeem. Referee didn't step in until opponent showed he was lost in the sauce out there. 8th KO on his record and the 4th happening in the very first frame. Next fight just 2 months later, Saldaña's second and final of 2018. Standing across the cage in the red trunks is 20-10 Ramiro Hernandez. A former UFC bantamweight now weighs in 10 pounds up at featherweight. The 32-year-old out of Iowa with Militich Fighting Systems. We got a cage side seat for this one with a fisheye lens. Saldaña starts off the first with a quick turning side kick. Seconds later flashes his hands, shell comes up from his opponent, and he connects around the guard with a right hook. Minute and change later, hook to straight lights his opponent's lamp. Comes back at him a little Ali shuffle looking for another big hook. End of the round shows the teep, then flying knee. Hernandez looks a little weathered, but the round ends. Start of the second 1-1-2 combo, double jab to right straight. 2 minutes later, Luis eats a kick but finds himself in a suitable spot for the Superman punch. They meet back in the center and Saldaña counters a punch with a spin kick. Minute and change later, another spin kick to the body. Comes back head kick as Hernandez gets caught in the corner and Luis puts him in the flurry. End of the round, wild spinning back fist, then a big uppercut. Both just clip his opponent but appreciate the creativity. Ramiro Hernandez would call it a night after the second round ceased. Looked like he was dealing with a leaky cut in a bad spot and the towel was thrown. Luis Saldaña shows off the striking arsenal, dug deep into the bag for his 12th win. That's 2 TKOs in a row for 12-6 Saldaña. First and final fight of 2019, Saldaña facing 10-10 crazy Carl Wittstock. First fight in LFA for both men, but the 33-year-old coming in 8-3 in his last 11 fights, mixing in a win over John Kennedy. Straight to round 2, Saldaña from back mount throwing elbows and punches until he sees an avenue for an arm-in choke. No, he fools him with the initial attack and sneaks in for the rear naked choke instead. Luis Saldaña ends it in round 2 with his 5th submission on his now 13-5 record. 3 stoppages in a row for the Fight Ready product, and he earns a Contender Series shot for his triumphs. In November 2020, Luis Saldaña captured a UFC contract in amazing fashion. Front kick to ground and pound finish over Vince Murdock, who is currently competing in the finals of the 2021 Ultimate Fighter. Luis went on to score a close decision win over tough UFC vet Jordan Griffin. Now second fight of 2021 4 months later as 8-1 Austin Lingo lines up to face the 30-year-old at UFC Vegas 34.